So I can do make star 5, or I can do Cygnus. I might do Cygnus because I don't know where it is, actually. I mean, I do, but... Downs and the constellation can be found in the Takeda's living room. Roll down the ramp. Okay. I know where the ramp is. You don't have to be too big to get it. Cuckoo clock. Cuckoo clock. What is it? There's something missing. Is it our royal present? No. Something more. Eureka, we have it. It's not graceful. The sky is utterly lacking in grace. It does not float like a butterfly or sashay like the king. Oh, it's just not there at all. What's graceful on Earth? Swans. That's what. Okay. Shinding things to Earth. Many swans as you can. I'm so busy thinking about the present. I'm like, no, shut up, Dad. Sorry that I did not read that. But, oh man, getting all these is such a pain. Here's the ramp. So what I might do is go down the ramp first, because I can go back. Oh man, there's eggs up here too. I'll come back. Okay. Go down the ramp. That's one way. Nope, not that way. Well, that must not be the right ramp then. I fucked up. Maybe... Oh, is that it? No, that's a wall. Brr. Oh, it's me! I wanna roll you up into my life. This rolls up to me, a single star in the sky. I wanna roll you up into my life. This rolls up to me, a single star in the sky. Alright. Nar. Okay, fine. Maybe up here then. Okay. Oh, it must still be up there. Hi, lady. Shit. How do I get back up there? No. Oh, man. There's a ladder, it said? Like a ladder that we can... Is this the ladder? Right here? I need to be bigger. Drat. I like to kind of sit here for a minute and collect eggs. This is probably not the best way to do it, but... Schwan. That's so many eggs. You know, I like the detail because this is a pretty Oh, there's that ladder too. Maybe that ladder is what I'm supposed to go up. I love the detail in this game because even though it's a pretty low poly game, it's still really detailed. Like the kana or the han on the chopsticks is accurate. And when I was still studying, I asked my professor, I said, what does it mean on the chopsticks? He's like, what? And he thought about it, he's like, oh, yeah. So if you've ever wondered, and you can tell this fun fact the next time you eat sushi with somebody and you read the chopsticks, the chopsticks say, essentially what translates to, please use what's in front of you. Or basically like, please, oh, there it is. Yeah. So it's basically like, please use the chopsticks. That's what it says. But it translates pretty directly into please use what's in front of you. Which means you can have the chopsticks. They are for you to use. They are silverware, or rather, woodenware, dinnerware for you to use. And then he told me I was very observant. I mean, I'd always wondered, so I was like, oh, finally I can ask somebody. Unless it says something like oishi, which sometimes chopsticks say like, enjoy your delicious meal or whatever on them, but for the most part they say. The ones that have like, that are white with like the little green slash on them, usually say, please use what's in front of you. I miss taking Japanese. I'm trying to enroll in more courses, but because I'm not a citizen, it's a little complicated. So I need to get my Hinadol, we suspect, yeah, Hinadolls. It'll be easier once I get my citizenship, so I'm trying to do that. And then reapply for schooling and grants and things. Alright, so climbing up that is a pain in my ass. I'm gonna go back inside. Let me up! I was about to say, I'm actually not doing really well. But see these chopsticks like this. Otemoto. Yeah, so that's like a shortened version of like, please use this, basically. But I like in Katamari that detail's there, like that you can see it at all is really cool. Alright. I might do this one again at some point. Because this is, by my standard, really pathetic. But I was just trying to get the royal present, essentially. Oh, now it won't let me up. Go! What a waste of time. So frustrating. Oh well. All the way up. Oh, I thought there was more stuff in this way. There is. It's the cups. Oh, I was still too small to get them. Graceful and a bit disturbing. Yeah, it moves a lot. That's a lot of stuff. But I got the present, and that's kind of what matters right now. What? What? 38? Are you serious? There's not enough swans. There's more ducks than swans. Like, only 54%. Oh, that's terrible. This is supposed to be Cygnus. Aren't there too many ducks? With our miraculous powers, we'll somehow manage to make this a Cygnus, but next time think graceful. Here, this is our royal present. Guess what? Guess what this is? Alrighty, let's just release it into the sky. Cygnus. Phoenixu. There's a song I really like by artist Miyavi called Hinotori, which means firebird. And the music video is the Hinotori from Is it Tezuka? Oh my god, I can't remember. That's making me angry, now I have to look it up. The guy who did Astro Boy. Osamu Tezuka. That's it. I always get the vowels confused. I'll say like Osama or Osamu. So Osamu Tezuka, which is the guy who made Astro Boy. He had a really cool manga called Hinotori, or Firebird, or basically it was always translated to Phoenix in English. But it's about like the death and rebirth of the Phoenix throughout generations. And he died before he could finish it, so it ended on a really bummer note. The Phoenix was caught, and it was like, oh no, what are they gonna do now? And then he passed away, so I don't know what they were gonna do. But that was, yeah, that's how it was. And so like to celebrate its anniversary, Miyavi wrote a song called Hinotori, and it's Firebird. Because he says Firebird. And the music video is like a 3D animated version of the Phoenix, and it's really pretty. And they did some merch of it, like a jacket that had the bird on the back. And it's like, oh, I want it, but it's so expensive. And it's Japanese sizes, so it'd be too small. no matter how small I got, it would always be smaller. But I thought that was cool. God middag. Have you ever been to the Netherlands? We stopped in the day before yesterday. We hope you can visit during the day's rollings. Like that's possible. Oh yes, almost forgot. Oh yes. A royal present for the hard-working prince. That's what we were thinking, but it got swiped right off of us on Earth. Pickpocketed during the morning rush hour. Very well done, too. Must be around somewhere, so roll it up while you're at it. It's the size of this walnut, except a waistline. That's how I feel about, like, Japanese-sized clothing. Because if you're ever like, oh, I'll go pick up a new pair of shoes, or oh, I'll pick up a t-shirt. No, you won't. Not if you're a big old Westerner, you won't. Like, no, you better find a US clothing store, like a US brand or something. Or live with your clothing being too small. I was out and about, oh gosh, was I in Kyoto? It was really cold in Kyoto. When I was out and about in Kyoto, it was too cold. And so I went to a Uniqlo to pick up a hoodie, and that hoodie, I love it. I still have it. It's very nice. I lost the gloves I got. They were like thermal gloves, and they were so good. But I lost them. The gloves were the only thing that truly fit me. The hoodie was so small, but I needed it for warmth that I just dealt with it. I got the biggest size I could and hoped for the best. It was like a little baby jacket. Nothing else would have fit me. It had started like snowing, like really, and it was March. I had gone in March. Oh my god, has it really been 3 years since I've gone? God, I miss Japan. I know it's open again, but I have so much other stuff I need to do. I need to get citizenship, and I need to do some other legal stuff. It's expensive. But I want to go back. I want to go back real bad. And if I can't go back yet, at least I could, like, sign up for education and start learning the language more fluently, or start, like, reading literature. One of my ultimate, like, life goals is to be fluent enough to work. Which is a big goal, because to work in Japan you need to know Keigo, which is like the polite work language. And then you have to start learning how companies structure themselves. One thing that's interesting is that the university here has a course and degree path for translation, and maybe I'll go for that instead, because that's something that really interests me. Translation is an art, and everybody kind of approaches and picks things through differently. But there are some times where I read somebody's translation, and I'm sure if I start working in translation, people would pick apart my translations too and find them lackluster. But there are times where, like, okay, this is gonna sound so rude. Just because you're a translator and you're translating a joke doesn't mean you're funny. And I think I'm very fucking funny. I especially grew up with, like, I literally grew up with Japanese comedy. I looked out for it myself, and I know a lot about some popular forms of Japanese comedy and wordplay and puns. And there are some examples of translations where the joke is beautiful. Because you have to, like, translate the joke to fit another language, and sometimes that's so difficult. And not to discredit translators, but, like, there's, like, a way to tell jokes, and if, like, comedy isn't your thing, you're gonna have trouble translating it from, like, Japanese funny to English funny, or Japanese funny to Spanish funny, or whatever. um how can you tell translation is an art? You get underpaid for it. Yep. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, pretty much. So, like, no, I'm not trying to like, shit on translators or translations I didn't like. It's just a different direction to, like, where I would have gone with a joke, or to how I would have translated something. Because I know enough to, like, Japanese to watch a show and be dangerous with it and be like, I didn't really like that translation. That's not really what she said. But not enough to be useful. In any fucking, I say that, but, like, I have friends ask me to translate stuff all the time, and it works out. So maybe I kind of have a knack for that, like, that English Japanese connection, because sometimes there isn't one, and you just have to know the cultural reference to it. And I've always been really interested in Japanese pop culture, to a point where, like, when I used to have language partners online who were much older than me, who were maybe, like, in their 40s or 50s at the time, when I was in my 20s, they'd be like, how do you know about that? Like, that was popular when I was a kid, that's not popular now. And I've talked to Japanese high schoolers, on language, like, pen pal apps, where, like, you can make a post and they can comment on it. And there have been Japanese high schoolers who are like, I don't know anything about that, like specific J-rock bands and stuff, because I'm really into J-rock. And they'd be like, oh, I didn't know that. That's it. How did you know that? Like, I feel like I should know that, and I don't know that. Because that's just what interests me. I'm trying to think. There's this one anime. I never remember the name of it, but it is so fucking funny. Life Lessons with Uramichi Onisan, I think is what it's called, or Gakukuze Uramichi Onisan, which is a comedy manga and anime about the cast of a show. So Uramichi Onisan is, like, the older brother character in, like, a children's show, and it's about, like, the cast um dealing with, like, the star of the show, who's kind of a dipshit. He's kind of an asshole, kind of a little bit of a prima donna, but he doesn't, like, realize the rest of the cast fucking hates him. It is a good show, but it is an example, like, the translation of this one joke is the most exemplary, venerated, beautiful translation I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like, the translation is so good from, like, point A to point B, because, like, they're making a pun out of something, how something's pronounced in Japanese, about, like, theoretical physics or particle physics or something, and that is so hard to translate. But they did it, and it made both of them, in Japanese and in English, made me laugh so hard. Like, I literally cried, like, twin waterfalls from my eyes. I'm trying to find the exact joke right now. Oh my, I found it. Iketeru laughing at dick jokes is what it is. Oh my god, this is so funny to me. And, like, the guy who plays um Iketeru, his laugh is so funny. Like, that alone can make you laugh at it. Oh my god, here it is. Is this in English or? No, this is in Japanese. Cause, like, the English voice actors are also very funny, and hit the same kind of energy, like, just the hysterical laughter at something you shouldn't find funny. Um, closes that. Closes my shame to not remember his name. Osamu Tezuka. Embarrassing. Anyway, did so I'll explain why this is funny after. But just enjoy this by itself.
俺、さっき初めてチンダル現象って言葉知って酸欠になるほど笑ったんです。チンダル現象ってめちゃくちゃ面白いですか。チンダル現象。
チンダル現象。チン上げ。
This doesn't have the setup, and I think I want the setup because the setup is what's translated really fucking well. So he is like clearly not saying Richard Feynman, who is in fact an actual scientist. And Richard as a nickname would be Dick, right? But that's not the joke they're saying. But the joke they're saying is so similar. Like the translation is so similar to the actual joke. It is the most brilliant translation of this, like of anything I've ever seen. And it's a fucking dick joke. Go figure. Right? Because this is not just a penis joke, like haha, balls are funny. This is a multi-layered joke about a literal scientist whose nickname would be Dick, and like that's fucking hilarious. Right? It's so stupid. There we go.
知ってますか。
Mm-hmm.
さっき初めてチンダル現象って言葉知ってチンダル現象めちゃくちゃ面白いですか。
Do you think it's funny?
チンダル現象。
Dick Feynman.
あ、いた。二人ともスタンバイお願いします。チンダル現象。チン上げ。
おば前ブラウショリさん。
ジョニーさんはね、チンチラが好きだよ。
嫌がらせしてくるんです。
NG 出しまくってめちゃくちゃに怒られてたもんな。
あ、おはようございます。
おはようございます。
おはようございます。
チンアナゴ、もしくは犬のチンでもよかったですね。
好きなんですか？
いや、特には。
チンだらけ。
Dicks are everywhere. Because in the original joke is like the word for like particle physics or whatever has chin in it. Chin means penis. Like chin po means like penis, like your dick. And saying like oh chin chin is like oh your big fucking dick, like your big throbbing dick, right? And so like he keeps finding words that have chin in them, like chinchilla, right? To fuck up this guy's takes because he hates him. But like there's a Reddit thread. There's a Reddit thread that broke this down really well because I was like, this translation's super interesting when I was listening to it. I think this is it. The guy's laugh is so fucking fun. Like him laughing and wheezing alone is very funny. Like this cast is incredible and the translation is so incredible. I feel like somebody broke down. Is it the dick joke being a running gag or is it the wheezing laugh? Yeah, it's not really that. It's all a Japanese play on words that subtitles try their best to make work in English. And again, I think this is a phenomenal translation. Chin, pronounced chin, can mean penis in Japanese, either through chin-chin or chinko. A lot of words have chin in them, so this character keeps giggling at words. Japanese, unlike English, is a purely phonetic language. In English, you can have read and read pronounced differently, even though they're spelled the same. Words spelled the same in Japanese are pronounced the same in virtually all cases. This is not true, by the way. This is actually fucking incorrect. Because what Japanese has instead is, oh shit, what's it called? Accent pitch. Accent pitch. Kake versus kake. Kaki versus kaki. Sake versus sake. sake and sake. So like up and down on the. I'm not doing a good job at it because accent pitch is what I'm arguably the worst at and what I need to work at the most. Like I would say there are some examples where it's the same, like saying hana, hana, hana. So hana can be like nose or chopsticks. I think hana is one of the examples where it sounds, the accent pitch is generally the same. But to say that there's no phonetic difference in Japanese is fully incorrect. So this is a so-so explanation for what that is. Once again, I'm on a tangent about something else. Chindaro Ginsho. So what he's talking, here it is. He's talking about the Tyndall effect. The Tyndall effect, which in Japanese is Chindaro Ginsho. So he was learning about a scientific thing, the Tyndall effect, right? Which is light scattering by particles. So like that pretty misty thing, like you get here, the misty forest here. And it was named after a physicist named John Tyndall. So he's talking about John Tyndall and the Tyndall effect. But in Japanese, the Tyndall effect is called Chindaro Ginsho, right? And so I thought the sub tried to find a physics or particle related pun to translate that well. The subbers probably picked Richard Feynman because he's involved in the broad realm of physics, and the original joke was about physics. Iketeru was talking about the Tyndall effect, pronounced Chindaro Ginsho in Japanese. I tried listening to it again when Uramichi replied something about light dispersing and figured it out. The other guy already explained why chin is funny. So I think that's such a clever translation. So, chin means penis, right? Chindaro Ginsho has chin in it. Chindaro Ginsho is a particle effect. So they're like, okay, we need a physics or particle physics related pun that could work. And so this person had to research or was well versed enough in physics to go, oh my God, Richard Feynman, right? Because Richard Feynman is massively famous. And Richard means dick, right? Like Richard's nickname would be shortened to Dick. And it's an equally as stupid and funny joke, right? And I think that's brilliant translation, right? Because you don't have to explain like, oh, chin means penis in that translation, right? You just have to understand, because in English speaking circles, Richard is understood to have dick as a nickname. So you're like, oh, that's it. That's the joke. And that is, to me, somebody who's smart and very fucking funny. I bet that translator is a fucking funny bitch. Because that is such a funny trade-in for that. And I remember being so stunned when I realized this translation, because I was like, what are they saying in the Japanese one? Because like I get the dick joke here in English, and I was listening to it, I'm like, I understand that chin means penis, and he's laughing because chin is in something, but like what is the thing he's referring to, which is Chindaro Ginsho. I just think that's a really good translation. I just think it's stellar. So whoever translated Tyndall effect, Chindaro Ginsho, to Richard Feynman, you are funny. Please call me. Can we hang out? Can we do a stream together? Great translation. Phenomenal translation on their part. It is very, very funny. Very good. I'm a big fan. But yeah, maybe that's what I'd like to do if I get fluent enough. Is just maybe just translate bad jokes. That's all I want to do. All I want to do is translate comedy. I don't want to translate serious works. I don't want to be looking at what's it? The Tale of Genji. Well, one, I don't want to translate that because that's in a fucking completely different dialect. Fuck that. Nah. Maybe not on that one. Maybe, on other things, like maybe translating Japanese comedians, and then I'd have to learn different dialects for that too, because there's like the difference of like comedians, what is it that comedians from like Kyoto with that dialect are like considered way funnier than like Kansai dialect and stuff, things like that. Unless I have it backwards. Kansai is the central dialect, right? I think Kansai is what we're taught. Kansai. Yeah, Kansai is like Tokyo dialect. Kansai bin comment. Yeah. So usually you learn the Kansai dialect because, you know, that's what like newscasters and stuff use. So it's like when you learn standard American in English, I suppose, if you're learning it in America. Um, Kamigata is the dialect in Kyoto and Osaka, and so like the running gag, the running gag in Japan is that comedians all speak in Kamigata dialect, right? So like people from Kyoto and Osaka are like way funnier than people from Tokyo because a lot of famous comedians speak in that dialect. um, yeah. Kinki dialect, in technical terms. So that kind of thing like really intrigues me, is super interesting to me. And then there's like the difference between like Osaka bin, which is the Osaka dialect, which is different to the Kansai dialect. And some things are switched around in the Osaka dialect. But stuff like that is super interesting to me. Um, yeah. Because you can even like write in these different dialects, which makes sense, you know. So that's what's interesting to me as a as a foreigner, I suppose. I hate learning English. I grew up speaking English and I still hate learning things about English. The fuck is a verb? Not that Japanese doesn't have verbs. It just like Japanese, when I learn Japanese, it makes so much more sense to me than English does. I can't explain shit all in English. And like I was taking a Japanese course. I've taken many Japanese courses where they try to explain Japanese as if it's English. And that fucking blows. You're never going to learn Japanese that way unless you're like really well versed in whatever the fuck a predicate is. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head what a fucking predicate is. Okay? You know, I don't know what that is. What is a preposition? Fuck if I know. And again, like Japanese has these things, but like they don't function the same way necessarily. And so I finally found a course where predicate, 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 a pretty cat, predicate. Um, yeah, that's it. That's what it is now. Uh, but when I started taking lessons and having teachers and material that treats Japanese like its own fucking language, like it is, and doesn't try to teach it to me like it's English, suddenly my understanding jumped exponentially. Like expeditiously I was learning. Anyway, I should play this game. I'm going on too many fucking tangents. I need to stop. Oh, it's loud. I turned my headphones up. I didn't realize. Oh, it's so loud. There we go. Oh, see, my sound cut out again. It did that earlier. Stop. Turn this down. Why? Why no? There we go. 12 minutes? Okay, yeah, I need to remember to get the present on this one. The present is near that big radish in this one. Pick up the cheese. And the cup. Oh good, I can pick up the cup. I was a little nervous I wouldn't be able to. I am expertly avoiding these mouse traps! Nor. Ah, this is the, right here. This little sign in front of me. That's for senior drivers. People who are real good at driving. The green one is basically like a P plate. A learner's plate. I'll never be able to drive in Japan, but you know what? That's fine. Like, their standard for being able to drive in Japan is like ridiculously hard. And you know what? Good for them. I'm never doing it. Public transport for life, bitch. Make me one less car on the road. I wonder... Oh, here's the P plates. Here's the new driver signs. New driver sign. You have to have it for a little bit. No, crabs, don't run from me. I love you. These are chocolate boxes, huh? Yeah. Sympathy chocolate. These are sad chocolate boxes. These aren't good chocolates. Some standard chocolate. In Japan on Valentine's Day, if everybody, like, you're getting everybody some chocolates, that's called sympathy chocolates. Which I love. I love that. There's also a very similar concept in gacha gaming called sympathy crystals, which is what they give you if the server was down or, you know, there was some kind of error in releases or something like that. Like pity crystals, right? But I think the word is usually directly translated to sympathy quite often. Apologiums, yeah, apologiums is a very good translation for that. Like the direct one is like sympathy. That I don't think would work is for the Valentine's Day one. I think I just like the term sympathy chocolate too much to be funny about it. Because I think that's funny by itself, sympathy chocolate. It's like the chocolate you have to get like your coworkers and your schoolmates and stuff on Valentine's. It's like not very good or thoughtful chocolates. Like kind of like cheap chocolates. Things that like don't really hurt the bank when you buy them for everybody. You go to a donkey and you'd go, I get all this chocolate for like 9 yen. I mean, not 90 yen. Like boring, super boring box chocolate. Don't talk to me, Dad. I know I can go down to the city, but I'm busy collecting other stuff, like pigeons. Haha. Oh, honking on the thing scared the little boy. You know what? I took your stuff now. Pears. Pretty round pears. Hot dog. It says hot dog gasu. Hot gas? Is that how they refer to propane? Propane and propane accessories. Plankton 1% evil, 99% hot gas. Yeah. Oh, look at the tiny house I picked up. A little tree ornament. You know, this is one of my favorite games, and I've played it for so many years, and every time I play, there's so many details. I learned something new that's in the game that, like, I just never thought about. And now that I can read way more Japanese than when I was 13 years old, because I couldn't read any then, it's weird to, like, see stuff and be able to read it very quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Don't touch me! I went at a bad time. Oh, there we go. Give me all the pins so I can get a strike. There we go. Strike! Ooh. Bro, shut the fuck up. The fucking Bosuzoku here, rolling me over. These delinquents. They're specifically not Yonki, though. Yonki is a different kind of delinquent, I think. Bosuzoku is their own thing. Bosuzoku are just literally the people with, like, the loud, obnoxious bikes. Like that, and the pompadours. And the long coats. Ooh. Don't hit me. Kishimochi. I like too that they didn't try to Americanize this game. A lot of games they do, like with Phoenix Wright and stuff. The whole cheesecake. And this one they were like, oh yeah. That That's this thing, you know? Like, onigiri is onigiri. Lucky cats are lucky cats. This is a hishimochi, like... Irashaimase. I want these shoes. Ma'am, I need you to move. Prince with the angry eyebrows, that's me. Schmall, angry. Sir. Oh, so sorry. We must construct additional pylons. Oh, this guy's got a bunch of cats in his car. Me too. If I drove and had a car. Oh, this is the first time I've been in water. Oh. Gramps, you need to let me have all this stuff. Get out the way. I don't know if I'll be able to get the royal present. I am not big enough. Move. Give me the children. I need them for my journey. Get out of the way! Thank you. Dad, I need you to hush. I'm busy. Can I get the little Obasans and Oji-sans? Not yet. Yes, I can. Shut up. Yo, get the fuck out of my way. Dick magnet. You go too. Fuck off. There, fuck you. Give me this couple in love. Fuck off. The present is around here, but I don't know if I'm gonna be big enough to get it. Because you have to kind of fall from above and get it. Fuck off. Get in the ball. Yeah, you have to go up here and roll off of here and get it. I'm not big enough. Could you fucking... Ooh. Maybe I can get it if I go from here. Oh, you fucking ass! All of you get to die now for your insolence. Die. You are fuel for my journey. Fuck off. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. You get in the ball. You get in the ball. You get in the ball. There will now be more people than there ever were in this Katamari to satiate my bloodlust. Masa. Give me all your people. Everybody in this arcade is mine. You. I'm stuck. Okay. What about now? Like that. Whoa! Oh, I'm so big. Oh no! Now I'm too big. What is happening here? I've never had this happen. Give me the. I just want the present. I really don't care about the rest of y'all. Shut up. Please don't collect these. I just don't want that. Can I please? Yes! Bitch ass motherfucker. They shouldn't have gotten my way. I hope the present didn't get knocked out. I hope it's still in there. Prince of the Choir has the same energy as the Monitor and Pizza Tower? Yeah, a little bit. I would say then that the Monitor and Pizza Tower has the same energy as the Prince then, since the Prince came first, but... Don't they have that in Wario too? The Wario games as well? Oh, it didn't collect the present! Are you fucking- I'm gonna kill everyone in that town. It knocked the present out. I'm literally going to kill all of them. I'm going to unalive them expeditiously. This is bullshit. Great. Yeah, no one believes the kid. That's the bit. I'm so angry right now. What was that, star 5? Oh, that's such bullshit. Sometimes this game is such fucking bullshit. Yeah, it was star 5. You son of fucking bitch. I am going to destroy all humans. I am going to speed run this shit. Shut up, Dad. I have people to murder. Hydration sip before I murder everybody in this town. I am filled with absolute bloodlust. Shut up. Don't play with me. Shut up. Get out of my way. Oh. Stop! This is nonsense. I feel like I've never gotten so stuck in this level before. Usually I am fucking killing this level. Oh, there's a bunch of cups here I can get. Why is it jumping? I guess this game would be really boring if everything just sat there and didn't move. Let me up. Get the takoyaki in here. Good bit. Okay, I need to be at 45 centimeters to get through there. Close enough. No living thing is free from me at this point. Don't talk to me. Alright, now I can go to the rest of the map. But if I go now, it's a pain. I'm gonna roll up a few more things here. Guess I'll do. All this stuff right here. Alright. Aha. There's a lot of stuff to get over here, but you have to not get your booty ate by everything running into you. Can I pick up these? Shut up. Rice cookers yet? No. It's alright, I figured. I can pick up whatever these are. These dried fish. See, that's the issue with coming so early down here, is it's like, what can I fucking pick up? Whoa! Almost fell down there. I can pick up radishes out the ground, but not milk crates? I would think the force it would take to do that would be... Oh, you think that's funny, little bitch? You think you're so cute right now? Wait till I come back and roll you the fuck up. Not so funny when you become part of cosmic heat death to make a star. And believe you me, son, I'm coming for you. It's all fun and games now, huh? I'm coming for all of you. Get on my way! All these cakes, all these shoes, these are all mine. Why are you jackhammering a cake? I'll never know. Give me all your fruits and veggies. Give me all your expensive shit. That's all mine. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, you running? Oh, y'all running? It's not funny now, is it? It's not funny now, is it? Oh, it's scary now, huh? Let me get out that way. Get this. Sorry. What a nice Katamari. You goddamn right. What's going on over there? Wait. Oh, it's a fisherman. Well, now I'm taking all your shit. Take that. Give me your tiny cow. That's mine too. Give. I don't think I'm big enough yet, but I can try. I'll go up here maybe. Alright, awesome. It might Get out of the way. It might be good to get it at the size. That way. Not too much can knock it out. What the fuck? Because now, if I get it... Oh yeah, that was funny. Kicking me was funny, wasn't it? Wasn't it funny? It was so funny. It was hilarious. And now you're in a fucking ball. Now you're stuck in a ball, and you're gonna become a star. Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm. Cute couple. Nice roll. And they'll die together too. Convenient. Give me the chunky businessman. He too should go to space. Don't you all want to go to space? Isn't that cool of me to put you into space? Isn't that neat? Isn't that just so valuable? Don't you want to be a star in the sky? Don't you want to be a star in the fucking sky? Don't you want to go to space? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You want to be in my Katamari. Hey, that looks like my bike. Give me your car. Alright, I didn't get the car. Give me your old man. Good enough. Give me all this. Give me your power box. Give me all your ladies doing some shopping. Ah. Let me out. I will roll this way instead. Give me your fish. Give me your people working on electric stuff, your linemen. Give me that. Give me. Give me. Give me. Give me your soda machine. I take that too. I want this box. Nar! Give it. There we go. I want the Mikan box. Can I get this guy playing guitar? Come here. I can. Taking all your stuff. I find it weird I can't pick up, like, the little delivery truck. That doesn't seem right. It just doesn't seem right to me. I feel like I should be able to by now. I don't know. Can I go back up? Can I start getting... Can I go up the hill? Ooh, I can. No, wait. Yes. Give me the shrubbery. Yes. Water, go. Oh no, maybe I can't get back up there. Bummer. I'd have to be able to pick up the fences. But I feel like I'm big enough to. I can't, jeez. There we go. I feel like I should be able to pick up, like, these fence posts and stuff. I guess not. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm bigger than I need to be. And I got my fucking present, and if I don't, I'm gonna be mad. Big fucking mad. Okay, so that's a really, really big one compared to the meh one I had last time. We're moved to tears by the size of this thing. You're so right, King. That is so incredible. Give me my present. Thank you. It's a camera. It's from me. I collected so much vegetable. Create star. Fuck my other star. This is the star. So infuriating. Hors d'oeuvres. So fucking infuriating. Leafy greens. Gimme. Cheese. Caught in 4K. Destroying the stars.